everybody. Welcome back to another Tuesday. Thank you.
Yes, that was a fantastic intro, as always. Really, we were supposed to do this episode last week, but I got COVID and died. I was unable to do anything. I'm testing positive, but only the faintest line that is there. So I'm hoping tomorrow I test negative so I can go back to work.
Is it like
does
with
anybody
pregnancy?
else?
It's like just a little bit.
Like with pregnancy, exactly.
Does anybody else think it's slightly ironic that everybody cares more if you test positive for COVID than syphilis these days?
I don't think anybody cared. I don't think anybody cared that I had COVID. Not one single person, other than Corey, because he had to work. Who never tested positive the entire time, even though we slept in the same bed.
Isn't there medicine for syphilis anyway?
There is. There's a pill for that. A lot of old people get it these days in nursing homes.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Yeah, the old folks are getting it on. Let's get it on.
We're used to it. COVID, we're not because it's new. Can I just say though, hello, KARI over here.
Hey, KARI.
Hi.
Bib's not here.
Bobbert couldn't make it.
Fucking Lindsay.
Yeah,
I love
Bobby is in New Orleans.
Murder capital of the country.
Hey Enzo, hey Simon, hey Hides and Longgrass, hey Tommy G.
Who?
That's real.
I think that's all of you for now that's in the chat. Hey guys, welcome.
It works anyway. I mean, I wasn't here last week, and so I thought this would just be like a psh, and then we'd be back. But it's fine.
Hey Joe BB.
We still have some good stuff though. So it's nice to see all of you lovely people.
I'm excited. We have a top 10 video of shocking and creepy cryptids for you guys today that we're going to go over. I tried to put them in some sort of an order that was kind of least scariest to most. So we'll see how it goes. But at the end of every video, we'll just simply factor sci-fi it and move on to the next.
I do want to note that there were 11 videos. But Tony decided that we didn't want to watch Joe Biden try to say his speech tonight, so we took that one off. And now there's 10 cryptids left.
God dang it, Brianna.
Bobby
so glad
is in
you made that joke
Nolans.
and not me.
Can I just say, I've spent the past hour or so with these folks backstage, and you guys are so funny. Like we're just laughing so much, and I just wish that there was full freedom to say what we want all the time. It's just so funny. And it's interesting if you think about how everyone is very sensitive these days. But I mean, of course, we're sensitive about subjects. But, when you're talking with your friends and it's funny, you make jokes. I wish that we could all just kind of relax a little bit more so that we can have those conversations on air.
I think what you're saying is you wish it was more publicly acceptable to just traumatize your friends on camera because it's all we're doing backstage is just being awful to each other.
I mean,
that's very true.
We all hate each other in reality.
Yeah,
I literally
we were talking about it backstage about how if you guys come to contact and if you don't come to contact, I will literally murder you and haunt you. How people are going to think that we genuinely hate each other because of how we truly actually treat each other all the time, and they're going to see it like in person. Enzo's seen a little bit of it with me and Bree, but we're very aggressive.
Yeah, I literally said to them, I think a part of my self-sabotage is just having them as friends.
And we responded with, it's torture to be your friend.
Like, you should pay us, god damn it. Anyways, me and my bestie.
Money would be nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's hit this. This is from Truth Stranger. Bizarre video shows a creature with weird bent legs running around on all fours while several dogs are desperately.
I appreciate his channel icon there. Though.
Oh yeah, I made sure I put everyone's little icons.
Oh shit.
Looks like a little crab.
It almost can't be human. Jesus. Oh man. Okay.
Wasn't this filmed in like Brazil or Venezuela? This was filmed in South America.
It was like a South America country, yeah.
Fuck me.
Like if somebody would have said this was filmed in like Alabama, I would have just been like, well, that's just Billy Joe getting down the street.
Boston Mechanics at it again. It sure looks like that robot.
That's good.
It does. So there's definitely something there because you see the dogs like trying to go around it and interact with it. So there's definitely something there. Here's my speculation personally. I'm going to have to go ahead and sci-fi this one because I genuinely think that it is a person with like oversized pants on and then they put their arms in their pants and they're like walking down the street trying to make it look like they're a creepy creature.
Womp womp.
Yeah. What about you, Tones?
You know, I've been to that part of the world a couple times, and I just think, you know, where you have poverty like that, you have people to get really bored and just do stupid shit. So I think it might just be some kid playing around and the dogs are fucking barking at him.
All right, Car.
I'm with you on that one. It's just the dude in baggy shit.
Wow, we agree on something. That's amazing.
Hold the press.
Here comes Bree.
All right, Bree. Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it an 8.
Wow.
Listen, I know. Only because I feel like it would be really hard to walk that flat. I mean, have you guys tried? Like, your body's going to be like, oh, eh. It just seems very...
Like, with the baggy clothes, it's probably really...
Kari, can you go into the dark, into your street and do that for us?
Yeah, but if you're one of the
I could. I'm not going to, but I could.
If you're one of the poors in a third world nation, like, that's just how they move around. I mean,
wait, say where this is again?
South America.
Brazil?
Ooh, Brazil or Venezuela. It's one of the two.
So I just feel like the dogs would have been like, we're used to this kind of behavior. I don't know, man. I'm gonna give. I'm sticking with the 8.5. So definitely like sci-fi, but I'm gonna give it some room because, you know what? Even if it's fake, I give them credit for being able to walk like that. Like, what? What? Like, what is that?
What the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that?
Are we moving on?
We are.
Oh, good.
This is Ken's Carpentry, and this is Sasquatch, Bigfoot, or a bear? Question mark.
I said Bitchfoot. I like that.
I heard Bitchfoot too.
Bitchfoot.
Oh, okay. So it's
I think I've seen. Wait. It's the Golden Probe Awards.
It's the Golden Probe.
2023. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Could have actually been Cat Dog. Alone in the world, a little cat dog.
Cat dog.
I mean, I don't care who sponsors us. Pfizer. Sure, I'll take blood money. Whatever.
This is some boring drone footage.
There it
what's
is.
that?
What the world?
What in the cousin the foot?
What is that?
Oh, that's incredible.
Someone's laughing. I love it.
What?
Welcome to third phase of moon.
Oh, stop.
I'm Brent Cousins. Is this a Bigfoot in the forest?
No way.
A bitchfoot in the forest.
A Bitchfoot in the forest?
A bitchfoot.
We spoke to Bigfoot expert. I know cryptids.
What is that?
Look at that. Look at you.
What is it?
Bitchfoot on fleek.
Here's what I don't understand. If it was an actual Bigfoot, it would have heard the fucking drone above it and it would have looked the fuck up and been like, what's that?
Or he's like, fuck these guys. I don't give a fuck.
See, Enzo's got it right. We just show the footage. You decide.
The world?
I think this is cool. Why is it beeping? It's gonna blow up.
You can hear the drone in the footage, so like,
Yeah.
there's no way that whoever that is didn't hear a drone.
Not only that, but at one point you can actually hear the footsteps of whatever's walking on the microphone as well. So if it picked up that thing can clearly see.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna have to say that before this footage is even over, I'm gonna have to sci-fi it and say that this is just Ken.
This is Ken. This Ken shit.
Yeah, Ken is just hanging out with himself, or maybe his buddy. But I don't think that this is a Bigfoot.
So you're saying that Ken went out there and was like, "Hey, Tony, I need you to put this big bear suit on and take a walk."
I don't even think it's a suit. I just think it's just a big brown fluffy jacket.
You know, I think he's kind of wearing a ghillie suit and he has his drones set to follow.
It's a bear in the big blue house.
Like if you have your drone set to follow, and whether it's on your phone or whatever, it's gonna like jump like that. It's gonna find you and then it's gonna start to follow, and you can just walk around and do whatever.
Okay, so Jamie sci-fi'd.
I sci-fi'd.
Wait,
I'm confused by Greg's comment. If there's a shed involved, then it's definitely Bigfoot.
So if we saw a shed, maybe in the forest.
I'm Confucian.
I am Confucius.
Emotional damage.
Emotional
All right,
damage.
Tony, what's your scope here?
I complete sci-fi this.
Love it. All right, Carhartt snowsuit.
It's sci-fi. It's like a dude in a suit.
Yeah, it's somebody in a red suit just walking around. You could actually see as they were walking, like the red kind of stuck with the footprints for a second in the resolution of the video. And that's probably from him condensing it and putting a voiceover on top of it.
I hate being so fucking... I wish that we could take back the knowledge. No, I wish
you hate being
that I still had a little bit of gullism.
Gullibility.
Gullibility.
Knowledge is a curse. I am cursed with knowledge, as are you, and as are you.
Maybe I could.
What we're cursed with is publicly having knowledge, because there's lots of channels who pretend like they think something is fucking real. Third phase of moon.
Hey,
I have a story to tell.
I did not put out 4 documentary films and then start a podcast with my buddy.
You didn't?
You didn't?
No, because once again, I am not Jeremy Corbell. I'm just a guy with a beard.
Oh.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
I would have thought you were.
I didn't either.
I want to know.
Jeremy alone.
I want to hear Bree's story.
Okay. You know what? This is stupid to say because I'll probably end up bringing it up on S4 on Thursday. But I did indeed reply to someone that had stitched a video, and all of these videos we covered on S4. All of them. And all of them we were like, absolutely not. Balloon, you know, this, that, and the other. So I will play it on S4. But it's interesting because this person was like, oh my God, there's something going on. Look at all these things. Like, what about... And the chat was just fucking going crazy. And I was like, no. That's obviously a balloon. That's, you know, and these were the things that were obvious to all of us. And she was like, maybe, but no. And like replying back to me like, oh, no, you can't like tell and stuff like that. And I was like, super serious science show. You should check it up on YouTube. We talked about these things. But it was funny because she kept replying back to me, but I was just like, no, all of these things, like they're the most obvious things in the world. But yes, it is filtering through the masses and everyone is believing it right now. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like anything that's hitting any app that you have, everyone is just like, absolutely, there's something going on. Look at that. What is that? And I'm just like,
I just want to say thank you to Greg for the donation. It says, "Is Jay Stratton Richard Butt on Twitter?" I think that is a universal.
An amazingly good question. That is actually a really good question.
I thought it was like just universally known that it's Sean Cahill. I thought that was the consensus.
Jay Stratton.
No, it was rumored to be Cahill, but no one ever confirmed it. But I
was like, that's every person I've ever talked to.
Being Jay Stratton actually makes a lot of sense.
Cahill.
So.
Well, first it was Lou Elizondo, then it was Cahill, and now it's Stratton.
Well, it was Cahill just because people realized it wasn't Elizondo.
Right.
But when you actually think about what that person's let out about themselves, I mean, we're kind of off topic here, but like what that person's let out about themselves and the proximity to Elizondo that he has, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Jay Stratton.
Greg got here with a good question.
Jay Stratton worked in the Defense Department with Elizondo on the UFO program.
No, nobody important.
Fun.
I'm gonna be honest.
Anyways,
yeah. Who Elizondo?
Yeah, who Elizondo?
If they worked for the government, they're so important.
It's so important.
You really cannot swing your dick openly in the UFO community without hitting 14 government misinformation agents.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So the real question is, which one of us four is actually an
I remember that day,
asset?
Enzo.
I was the only one who's been in the military.
In the summer.
I was like, I used to work for the government.
I think it's Jamie.
I did.
Jamie's the spy.
Yeah.
I would willingly work for the government anytime.
If I was, honestly, it'd be the best because, like, I'm the anti-government government. Like, it makes so much sense that it would be me.
Right?
Not the FBI hat kid.
Yeah. Right.
Not to mention, he's not even fucking American. God damn.
I know, Jesus. Just again,
I don't work for the US.
People from overseas so involved in UFO politics here in America. Infiltrating sects of small UFO communities and taking them over, especially creative communities on YouTube.
I'm just a poor man's Moran Lerner. That's all.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy.
Can we just?
I don't know any of these Twitter people. The names that come up, I'm like, who are they?
Can we just really quickly make fun of how ridiculous the UFO community jumped on that fucking balloon?
The weather
and was
balloon?
Just like, oh my god! Like,
I feel like.
Listen, I think that we watched the first video that ever hit. I could swear to you guys, I think that we actually played it on S4. And I think that we watched the first video.
I thought we weren't calling it S4.
No idea what you mean.
I think that China was like, I think that
super serious science show. I'm sorry.
I think that China was like, look, everyone in America is all uppity about fucking UFOs. Let's just throw a balloon out there and see what happens, just for shits and giggles, because everyone's so up in arms about the UFOs in the sky. Let's just play a little tricky trick and see what happens. And I think that they got the desired effect that they wanted. I think that the information they were trying to collect is how quickly were they going to notice it? How quickly were they going to shoot it down? Like, we did all the things that they wanted us to do. It was not gathering information and like taking pictures and da-da-da. I don't think that that's the purpose of that. I think it was definitely testing our ability to report and look at things in the sky and figure out and take them out.
Right. Like, so the military is pulling this stuff up right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're probably pulling it up and there's like a bunch of fucking dildos attached to it, and they're like, these motherfuckers.
It's this book.
And then they just have to go, yeah, there were explosives.
799 pages.
It was super bad. All this stuff, like, it's the reaction, all of it was so fucking crazy. And then UFO Twitter was just like, well, look, this proves that all UFOs are balloons. And people, no, they're not. Well, they could be like.
How do you come to that conclusion? Even here,
That's what I want to know.
We're some of the most skeptical people, and I don't think it's really that we are inherently skeptical. I think it's more like we see the whole scope on things, and we're not just going to say yes.
Bullshit detector. I think
we're not going to say yes just to say yes. Yeah. We have a tremendous amount of integrity. We're not going to say yes to say yes.
Yeah.
But even we wouldn't say that. None of us would just be like, oh, if one instance is this, then it's got to be all of them. Like, who does that? Who just throws all the shit in one basket?
A lot of people did it. Like, it was
the main thing I ask when I'm looking at a case is like, impress me. Because I'm perpetually unimpressed.
Unimpressed, yeah, exactly.
And then
don't do that.
The craziest thing that they did was they said, well, there were 3 incursions during the last presidency, and we just now discovered that they were balloons. But because of the UAP task force, that's how we discover. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're making shit up at this point. We went back in time and looked at all of these other incursions and decided these were Chinese balloons. Stop. Just fucking stop. Everybody needs to take a step back. Understand that the government lies to you 100% of the fucking time, and they're not going to be honest with you. Because what happened last week was they got caught with their fucking pants down. And they could have shot that fucking balloon over. They could have shot it down over Alaska. There wouldn't be a 7-mile fucking area of debris because that's not how shit works on land. That's how it works if you drop something in water because there's a thing called currents. And I know people aren't really smart. Like the average person isn't super smart.
Is the moon responsible for them?
Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Handler. Literally, until she was 40 years old, thought the moon and the sun were the same.
I think that was bullshit.
Object. Was bullshit. She admitted to it.
No, that was a bad
I think that was just like a comedian jokey joke. Yeah.
No, it's she's dumb as fuck.
Okay,
saying it to say it.
Speaking of the fact that government can lie to you, we already know that there are plenty but we already know that there are plenty of other government entities that will willingly take the blame for something that they're not responsible for, just to say that they did it.
Yeah.
So, have you thought about the fact that, like, what if it wasn't a Chinese balloon?
Yeah, but the problem is these are the people who are telling you that this isn't like a government program or whatever are the same people who tell you not to pay attention to MK Ultra, the same people who tell you not to, like, the Tuskegee experiments didn't happen, the same people who will tell you that the U.S. government wasn't sterilizing Hispanic women in California. Like, those are all conspiracy theories. The CIA admitted they fucking did those things. And they're just like, no, the government's the right thing for you. Why?
I preach that over and over and over again. I think that that's the ultimate question that I don't understand why it's never going to be answered, because there's always people who are just tuned right into the government, spoon feeding them shit. That's just what they're into.
And Twitter and social media in general, Twitter plays a large part in it, but social media in general has amplified these fucking psychopaths who are paid hundreds of $1,000s a year to spout bullshit to the general public, to just say, yeah, look at how crazy Group A is, or look how crazy Group B is. And the average person goes, well, you believe what I believe, so I believe what you're saying. Does nobody have
Thank
Google?
You, Enzo. No one else cares about me here but Enzo. Thank you, Enzo.
We were letting Tony talk. Yeah, all right, let's get to the next video. We can't get, let's not get stuck on this. Let's get the next one.
Let's go.
We can, but we blew through those two like really fast. So there's really...
Well, it's been a half an hour, so we got time.
Oh, wait. Is this
that car drove backwards?
No, reverse, Carrie.
They like rewinded the video.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no.
It's a Jolly Green Giant. Huh.
What is it?
What is that?
What
What
it?
is that?
Nope.
It's a goddamn skinwalker right there.
Running for the
That's a
card
fucking
idea.
Nope.
That's a fucking
Is
nope.
Kari saying nope, like scary, or nope? She knows, or nope. Kari knows what it is.
No, it's fake as fuck.
Oh,
You
Kari.
don't know that though. You don't know that.
It's not an alien.
So that's what I would like to add to a comment that Kari said earlier, which is when you look at something, you're like, impress me. And I understand why you would say something like that, but I feel like when it comes to looking at the entire scope of this subject subjectively, you can't really think that way, because something I've said, I feel like numerous times, is like, I think that if we looked at something alien sometimes, we might not register it as being alien. It could really mimic something that we already have. And it seems like this inherent response of humanity is that anything alien has to be tremendously bigger and more fantastical than we are. But we don't know that. These are just concepts that we've put into our minds, you know? Like, we have no idea what their type of technology or their build would look like. We have zero idea. We've just like built this fantasy that they're big and great and it's spectacular, but you have no idea. So when you try to be like, well, it has to impress me, then you're already creating boxes and boundaries that have to fit into something that works for you.
I think you're taking it a bit broader than I meant it. So I'm thinking more in terms of like, so I watch a lot of UFO videos, right? So I'm able to tell, like, I have like my own, I mean, it is kind of a personal bias thing, but I have my own criteria based on experience of having watched thousands of UFO videos, that I'm like, the things that I look for that seem anomalous or interesting in terms of the video to me is what impresses me. So it's not a case of I want to be impressed beyond a reasonable doubt. It's more, I'm looking for that X factor that makes me go, huh. Like, that's what I mean by impress me. Like, make me go, huh.
I know. I'm just saying, sometimes we have no idea. It could be something really plain and simple that looks terrestrial, but it may not be, is all I'm saying.
All right. I will vote first. I will vote sci-fi. I think this is CGI. And I agree with Enzo. I agree that the anomaly is the highest resolution object in the entire video. Like, everything else is such awful resolution. It's real strange that thing is just very clearly visible.
There was 2 moments where I was like, nope.
So sci-fi for me. Tony, what about you?
It's a sci-fi for me, and one of the things is where it crosses these white lines. That right there should not happen. Like, if that's a solid object, that line should not move through its supposed shoulders. Shouldn't have happened.
All right, Car.
Not real.
So there's 2 moments where I was like, nope. So when it first goes over that middle barrier, in one frame, it goes from like crouched down to fully out, like in one frame. And then also as it's nearing the full crossing of the road, as that car headlight comes up, there's zero shadow.
Yeah.
So I'm immediate nope from me.
It's a nope from you. All right, Bree.
Yeah.
Bree.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
Why just middle bitch it?
Is that a thing? Can I pass?
No.
I think that's just a middle bitch.
No, I'm leaning towards a sci-fi, but I'm leaving space for possibility.
All right.
Because what if this is like a trans-dimensional being? It could be like Bigfoot. One second he's here, the next second he's like, pshoo. It could be half. It could literally be half in this realm and half off.
I mean, do you know what that would be? It would be
Bigfoot?
Rare. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, give us the next video, BBs.
Appreciation. Major.
So this is from Nightmare Fuel _, and it is a farm demon goat. And the man swears that he has no goats on his property. He's not a goat farmer. There's no goats around. And he caught this out while he was looking for some cows.
Even a black goat, my favorite.
I told you I snuck some goats in here for you, Brie.
Goats and hoes. So handsome from afar. That's all you need. Just a silhouette. It's like a curvy lady silhouette.
It doesn't even really look like a goat to me, to be honest with you.
It looks like someone with a
It
helmet.
looks like a fucking demon is what it looks like.
Some goat horns can grow like that, though. That's interesting.
Reminds me of Ace Ventura's hairdo in the second movie.
Bree, did I put the little bars high enough up for you?
Thank you, Jamie. You did so good.
Okay, just wondering.
Oh my god, I love. Do you see this moment? It's on the like a side profile, and it goes like, eat.
I knew Bree would love this one.
Eat.
Right there.
How do we know this isn't just footage of Bree?
It might be.
I
believe this
wasn't
was
out of
in
town
Texas,
last
too.
week. I was just roaming the fields, just causing a muck. So he thinks this is some type of demon goat, then that has like mocked on his property.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one myself. I'm gonna have to give it a middle bitch. I like it. I'm into it. I think there's something creepy stuff going on there. Yeah, I think I'm into it. I'm not gonna completely dismiss it and say it's anything that it's not. So I'm just gonna say middle bitch it. Tony?
Long live the goat. I
That's
fucking
not a
love
goat.
goats so much. It's not a sheep.
You're right. It's also not a goat.
What is it? Is it the devil?
It's a fucking person.
Is it?
The profile. So
I thought you said
I
Whoopi
know.
Goldberg.
you haven't been around goats like I have.
True.
That's not a fucking goat. You cannot get that profile off of a goat. No
Do you know
matter
how many
what
goats
angle.
there are?
Yes, and it doesn't matter
There
because
are
they still have a
so
thickness.
There's like at least 4.
Fucking goats. No.
But if you look at the
There's
thickness
so many
between the
goats.
shoulder to the top of the head, that is not a goat.
I'm gonna
Every
rebuttal you on Thursday. I have
every
to look it
single
up.
herbivore mammal has a high arch between.
If anyone
their
follows me on
shoulder.
Pinterest, I do in fact have a goat board, so
okay.
you can compare and contrast pictures.
Makes sense. Kari, what do you think? Give this one.
They also don't have.
I
horns like that.
think
that's not
it's-
how their horns work.
It's either just a goat, a normal
Hold
goat,
up.
or it's like someone in a helmet thing
So
acting like
sci-fi
a
it.
goat. Yeah.
All right, Bree.
Well, no, I'm
Nope.
middle bitching it because I don't
Okay, you're
think it's a
middle
demon goat, but I think it could be an actual goat. So
Bree.
I'm thinking about this. It almost looks like it's like that,
The horns go like
which
this.
isn't normal.
Goat horns go like this.
They go like
or
that.
This.
But there are some that will even turn like a ram. So
Yeah, but they don't
know.
come. It's not a fucking goat. There's only the only goat. The only types of goats that their horns come out and then back in, they have they have 4 horns and they come down and they're like the Satan goats, like they're really creepy. goats.
I'm a Satan goat.
Sexiest
Bree's
one of
a
them all.
Satan goat. That's not hokey to me.
sounds.
Bree,
hokey
give
to
us
me.
your vote.
They are my favorite. No, I'm absolutely facting this, but I think what we're
Love it.
confused on, and like even how Tony voted was that it's not a goat. So then, is it a being? What this person is saying is this is some type of like demonic
Demon.
entity that is manifested into an animal.
So that wasn't the question that was originally
It should have
postulated.
been. I think it was,
But
Tony. You just missed it. You just
I
No,
think the
right over
answer
you
your
is
head.
asked if it
that
was a
it's
fucking goat. It
right
could
over the
be a
bill of your
demon,
head.
and it could be a demon. The reason why I think it could be is that's a high power line. So there's high EMF, there's ultra high electromagnetic forces going on there.
Ah, it's a demon feeding off of the energy. Siphoning it off.
That's literally. I feel sorry for anybody who has a farm that has high power lines going through it because your kids are going to have cancer. But that's very possible. That's
wow.
Okay.
Give us the next vids.
Wait, so are you facting that as like maybe an entity?
not a goat, 100% an entity.
Yeah. Is that what Kari said?
Sort of.
No, I said it was either a man in a suit or a goat.
No,
Yeah,
middle.
Kind of middle. But...
All right, here's El Pasoya.
Okay, this one's a quick one.
Guess?
Is that the little shit that just ran across?
Yeah, that was the whole. Yeah,
Play it again.
Play it again, Brie. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Oh, that was the whole thing? Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Ready? You'll blink and miss it.
Oh my god!
Whose grandma's on the loose? Come on.
But look at the size compared to the car.
It looks like a chihuahua running on its back legs.
That makes sense. It might be Sunny's garage. It does look very similar.
It looks like someone's grandma just escaped from her med bed. Like, what's going on?
I have no information about this because it was in Spanish, so I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Are you for real?
And then, it says, "What is this? This is a creature that was captured in somebody's garage in the town of La Union." That's really what it says in Spanish.
La Union where?
Mexico.
Mexico?
See. What is this?
I
it's
also
a video of a small
running
creature running by someone's garage.
I think that Joe is very disappointed in us. He's like, what? Are you guys serious? Did you really put this in your top 10?
I will lay down $10 that this is a fucking chihuahua.
You're shitting me right now again.
No,
it looks more like someone is
so
caught
cute.
with their pants down.
I think it's a little troll. It's a little gnome.
It's a little fucking chihuahua. And it's like,
Can we take a second to feel for the folks that have scoliosis?
Good night to everyone except the people with scoliosis.
That was a good silent moment. That was good.
Yeah, it was.
I'm proud of you.
Good night to everyone except people who read 4 books at once.
Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, people! I'll have you know, this is some light reading. Okay,
Kari, can you begin? Kari, can start.
Yeah, you start with this one.
I think the question is scoliosis, yes or no?
Chihuahua, yes or no?
Look at the fucking gut on this thing.
He's doing a dance.
Can I say that it's Jeremy Cadell?
Yes.
Because it's
leave
really
Jeremy
short.
alone.
It's really short.
Leave Jeremy. He's not that short. Thank you very much.
He's short on respect.
You've never even seen him in person, so shush.
How tall
the beard adds like a whole extra foot.
He's taller than me and Bree, so he's taller than 5'2".
Most people are taller feet.
Yes. I felt like that was a respectful answer.
Thank you, Jamie. You tried. I
did.
You could be 5'3" and taller than me.
Joe. Joe, not your daddy's root beer. Is that what it's called? Not your dad's root beer or not your grandpa's root beer? No, not your dad's
root beer.
It's really ginger ale.
That is an alcoholic root beer. It's
actually, I used to get Sparkmouth root beer. That was really
and you get that and you get a rum chata and you put it together.
The fuck does this have to do with the worm on the fucking video?
Yeah, what's your vote on this one?
I don't know. Joe asked. I had to reply to Joe.
Shut up, Joe.
It's
Kari?
your mom.
What's your
Scoliosis is
answer?
a fact.
No, absolutely
or diabetes.
All right, Bree.
Yeah. I say yes to scoliosis.
Okay, Tony.
It's the dumbest shit I've seen.
It's a small dog.
Why would you fact that?
No, I'm really upset at whoever picked this video. I'm not going to call them out, but
it's me. I picked all of them.
But why? about why.
100% Jamie.
Just to throw, these are videos out there that people are like, look at this cryptid. Next. Give us the next.
This dumbass cat running across the fucking...
Wait, what if the whole thing was actually supposed to be about this random spot? Is it a ghost? Anyway, okay. Ooh.
Find out on this episode.
So glad nobody said it.
No, Ziggy, no.
Oh, shit.
Not a dinosaur. What are we looking at?
You can see it?
No, I saw the little shit running through the field, but I also saw the... Oh, that's the sign.
Wow. Hold on.
I'm on drugs.
WBTV News even. A Boone man says he was enjoying time in the North Carolina mountains when he saw a Sasquatch and his little dog chased the beast away. So it's this thing.
Yeah.
Wait.
I feel like that's some loaded language there, calling it beast. No?
There's... Okay, play it because I think there's several things going on.
There's an asthma attack.
Bat, yeah. So there's that.
I love the way it runs with a little limp.
Why would you turn around and focus on the dog, though?
Because Ziggy saved him.
Why is Ziggy not on a leash? Ziggy is not on a leash.
There's no leash.
Ziggy is an outdoor dog.
He just ducked down behind like that. Nah.
Ziggy is an ankle biter, and all of those dogs belong to be in harnesses, leashes, maybe even a stroller, because they're not real dogs. Unpopular opinion.
Oh my god. No, Ziggy, no.
He's obviously not that worried. He would have ran after it. Hold on. I'm going to try to Would Mr. Squatch really just be standing there right where there's a paved driveway? And then if you look
maybe he's
where all
looking
the
for a
cars
mate.
are.
Maybe he's looking for a mate.
Look, have you ever
cars.
just been walking around and been like, oh fuck? Well, I guess I'll go.
No, because I'm a woman.
No, because
and
you don't
can't
walk
do
in the
that
woods
without dying.
Oh my god.
I do, thank you very much, but with other folks.
Folks.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
Oh my god. No, Ziggy, no.
Dog was like,
And I was
fuck
like,
it, I'm out of here.
Oh, fuck
He barked
that.
and it was like, nah, I'm out of here.
Oh, thank you, Ziggy. You scared it away.
All right, what do we think on this one? I'm gonna also give this one a no and say that this is just a person.
I hope that you have something that you're gonna give a yes. That's for sure.
I do. I told you I tried to build it as we went.
Build it up.
Ooh, we're edging.
Yeah.
Edging.
We're edging.
Kari?
Yeah, no. That was a guy in a suit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
No or nar? Yeah,
No.
nar.
No.
Yeah,
Tony?
no.
I'm gonna middle bitch it.
Ooh, I like it. Bree?
I'm gonna have to give that one like a -1.
All right, give us the next one.
I wish I could pick your faces and just zoom in on them for a second and then release it, because I would have done that for Tony. Tony's face was so upset with me. All right. Oh, okay. Oh shit, son. Starting the party without us.
Oh, I lived here.
Okay, Tim. Bree, you want to read that?
Tim Wenzel, the Lake Ness monster, being washed over the South Pier during the gale of 6/13/2019. LOL. But really,
You're back. Seriously,
what
wait
the
till I
heck
come back.
is it? Apologies on quality. Taken from downtown with live webcam in 40 miles an hour. Oh, Tony wants us to pause the video.
We could keep watching it, and when he comes back, we'll just continue to keep playing it.
Okay, does anyone see what we're supposed to see?
Yeah, it's like the black thing that's being like up against the Piri type thing.
So many black things. Oh,
okay,
this one right here.
Bree, go back all the way, and then start it, and then now watch. Now that you're not reading, it's like right in. No, it's not there. It's like right in the middle of where like you see the whiteness of the wave. Yeah, and keep watching that area. You'll see it more and more. It almost kind of looks like a log, but then not.
Ew, it's like a See
how it like slinks? Okay, now keep watching. Look at it now.
Oh shit! The camera's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, this is like a webcam on like a pier. You know, like a little weather webcam or something.
I'm very familiar with those.
Oh shit! Is it stuck?
Yeah, it's like up there.
Oh no!
It's when it gets onto this dry bit on the left and you see it slink out. That's when I was like, oh,
shit.
I thought like now I was like, oh, and then it literally like propels itself forward and out and over.
It literally it's slithering its way off.
Do we need to play it again, Tony?
Yeah. No, because I've seen this 100 times and I know that lighthouse and I fucking used to live there.
Oh, we have an expert in the house.
Right.
This is Lake Michigan. Shut up. This is Lake Michigan.
All right.
Wrong.
There is nothing in that lake.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe
that fucking big. I'll tell you, I've seen 6-foot muskie, 6-foot pike. I've seen every large freshwater fish, an eel.
You just know it all, don't you?
The Great Lakes. What that is?
Garbage water.
I did think it might be some kind of rug or something, but
what is it, Tony?
Look at it. I don't know what it is, but KARI.
You just said I lived there. I know what that is.
Yeah,
no,
what
I
is
said
it?
I lived there.
Eel. I'm with angel wings. It's got to be a giant eel. But listen to me for a second.
Caught a single eel in the Great Lakes.
If Tony hasn't seen it and if he hasn't caught it, it can't be true.
Oh, I only fished that lake for 15 years.
Not joking.
Literally fished that lake for 15 years.
Okay, I'm going to vote, and I think that this is a sea monster. I'm 100% fact this. I think this is a sea monster that got washed ashore and is slinking away. I don't think it's a piece of log. I don't think it's a tarp. I think it is a sea monster that slinked its way back out into the ocean. That's my vote.
Look at its little tail.
Tony?
Look at its little tail as it goes in. Eep. You see that shit? What the hell? Right
Tony,
here, look at its
fact, sci-fi, or middle beach?
It's 100% fact. Look, there's only so many freshwater fish that reach over 6 feet.
And that's not it.
Very, very limited. You have catfish, you have sturgeon, you have pike and muskie. Outside of that, nothing else gets that fucking big.
All right, Bree?
I'm going to give it a fact as well.
Love this.
You guys, I told you about the thing that I watched, and it was all the lakes that first formed like pre-Pangea.
Prehistoric lakes, yeah.
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan. Want to bet? I watched it on the History Channel.
Okay, so it was formed by the glaciers. We're gonna have the point is that it was a very it was one of the firsts. Okay, so God knows what could have slithered its way in there before things formed. That's what I'm saying, and that shit is huge. Like, you're on one side, you're like, is this really a lake? Because it feels like an ocean. It really does.
KARI, what's yours?
I think it's an eel.
So you're sci-fying it.
Well, no,
you have answered Simon's request.
It's not the Lake Ness monster, but it's also called the Loch Ness monster. I don't know what Lake Ness.
No, it's the lake because it's a lake.
Because it's in a lake.
So you're saying this is a 40-foot long eel?
I like nacho.
That's not 40 foot.
Oh God.
That's probably 20 foot max. It's probably like 4 or 5
where
meters.
have you seen a 20-foot long eel?
That's definitely
in my pants.
Like, right there. And in my pants.
Historically speaking, shut up, Jamie. Historically speaking, where
every time I
is
go
there
down.
a fossilized record of a 20-foot eel? Or 15-foot eel?
What lake is that?
That's Lake Michigan.
Which is humongo.
I'm
They don't
big.
get that big. I'm already
That's
telling
right.
you.
Right.
No wonder Tony has cat.
Very open. Did you know that actually I heard Hank Green say that a fart actually is all it is your butt cheeks very closely vibrating together. And that's what a fart is. So if you like spread your cheeks when you fart, it'll have less sound.
Just like that.
So there is an eel-like creature in the Great Lakes. That's, they're not that big, but there's an invasive species.
And
are you
what's
talking
their
about
size?
sea lampreys?
Yeah.
Yeah, sea lampreys get 6 feet long.
And
That
that's
ain't
20.
6 feet.
That's
Those,
20.
That's 20 max. Like it's not
those
that...
pillars are at least 8 to 10 feet away from each other.
Okay.
I've literally been there. So if you add up, a sea lamprey cannot get that big.
I don't know this word. All right, give us the next one, Bree.
Oh shit! I'm really stuck on butthole stretch.
I know.
Thank
I
you,
love
Lindsay.
it. Thank you, Lindsay.
That's a big bitch.
Okay, this is from Slapped Ham. This is another goat. I did another. I snuck another goat in here for Bree. Go ahead, Bree. You have to play it 500 times because it's a very small clip. And all we have is they called it a cave alien from South Africa, and it shape shifts between an alien, a dog, and a goat.
Sexy. All my favorite things.
I think that this is Bree and her goat horns in a cave, and I filmed it. Genuinely, that's what it looks like to me. And I put a filter on it to edit it to make it look like an old tiny camera, but it's really just Bree in a sweater with some horns. And she's like, "How'd that look?"
My spirit animal.
I think it's like a great video, though.
I feel like this sometimes.
It just like peeking out.
What really gets me is the arms right here. It's just
the way they're lurking. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a weird sweater.
It's just Baphomet. Like the greatest little costume they could have ever made in the world. Look at that eyeball. It's like
the best costume in the dark.
Maybe part antelope.
Everyone's saying it's Satan or Baphomet.
Imagine if they just wore like goat skin and had to take a shower immediately after this. It was like,
so
I'm gonna give this one 100% fact that it is Bree in a cave, and I filmed it.
Who's doing that?
Tones.
Who's the only person allowed to eat on the show?
No one.
Me. It's in my contract. Jamie?
What? That you eat chips?
Honey.
I ate macaroni and cheese.
I'll take you guys anywhere.
No, seriously. So what's the deal here? Is this a real thing?
This is a real thing this is a real video that somebody submitted, and they were like, this is a cave alien from South America. Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
It's creepy as shit. But I think that this is genuinely just a person dressed up like that.
I find
that's my adorable. Vote. Tony?
Something about these animals, I just find them so fucking cute.
You know, I think God, it's hard to make a decision, right?
Based off of those little arms that are like...
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
like that?
Maybe I'm gonna say if they think it's real, it's real.
Okay, I like
I'm
that.
a little bit shit.
Yeah.
Since
All right.
when?
Bree,
If
what
it
about
makes
you?
people feel a certain way, why not?
It's a 5,000% of sci-fi. It's awful. I hate it.
Kari?
Wow.
Sounds hokey to me.
I love that. All right.
You are hokey.
I think we don't. If we
I am
are we
hokey.
on? We only have like one or two more, don't we?
Yeah. Oh,
All right. This
Yep.
is a dog with a GoPro that captures Bigfoot.
Oh, that's so cool.
This
okay,
is the
but
Pacific
before we
Northwest
start,
somewhere.
before we start this, would you guys feel comfortable putting a GoPro on one of your animals when you're
Yes.
going into the forest and you think there's a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I
So,
didn't
like,
live in.
Yeah.
you don't care that they're Bigfoot food, possibly?
No, it's
No,
fine.
no.
Oh, I'm gonna tell that to Boo next time I see her.
I don't think that. I think Boo would outrun Bigfoot, so I'm not worried about it. Boo's like little and agile. Like I can't even catch her.
No.
When you run
Boo would
towards her,
still be
she
like,
runs faster. Should not.
No,
Should
I
not.
wouldn't care so long as I wasn't in a state where I wasn't allowed to have the things I have.
You're so vague.
It's
Yeah.
just
All right,
The
play it.
entire West Coast. Is that a Labrador?
there's no sound.
Yeah, there's no sound.
Okay, I'll do the sound.
Oh,
You see that? Ooh.
Oh shit. It's a person.
Ah!
That's it?
That's it. That's the whole vid. It's just a little bloop.
I feel robbed of my innocence.
Yeah, we made the joke about edging, but it wasn't really a joke.
Yeah, so it's definitely not a Labrador.
no, go back forward. I don't think
Go
that's...
back.
Oh,
go
shit.
back, Lee Tepe.
No, stop.
That's
at
a
the
greater. That's
I'm
a
gonna say
Beethoven
that
dog.
it
So there's
beginning. I
nothing
need to see
there.
the face.
a border collie-ish
No, it's a-
shepherd.
No. It's a Beethoven dog. It's a Greater Mountain Swiss.
That
You can tell by the white spot and
No.
then the tan color. Yeah, it's a Greater Mountain
What
Swiss.
white
I used
spot?
to have one
What
on
white
its
spot?
nose
It says
right there.
Saint Bernard.
This
and that
is the
not a
nose.
Saint Bernard.
No, Saint Bernard. Yeah, you see that was the whiteness and then the thing. Yeah, that was its face.
It's not a Saint Bernard.
See, there was this little white again. It's not Saint Bernard. I'm telling you, it's a Greater Mountain Swiss.
No, but Saint Bernard is the...
This dog is a mix
No.
also, so you're all wrong.
You're
All right,
wrong.
well, let's talk
Shut
about, is that Bigfoot? I am going to say middle bitch on this one. I think it could be.
Bitch, what? Hold up.
Tony?
This sweatshirt wearing thug.
I said what I said. Tony?
It's a forest thug.
You know, this is...
Greater Swiss Mountain Dog. Yeah, I'm correct.
Sorry, because I don't know the dog. I don't know the dog's...
Patty knows.
No, I don't know.
Patty pose. Patty knows.
temperament. No.
What does it matter?
Neither of you have been around angry fucking dogs.
No,
I
my
don't
dogs
know
have
that
been around
dog.
are nice.
I
Temperament.
definitely have been.
That dog has clearly been around coyotes, wolves, bears.
Yeah, I didn't go after it, huh?
That's a lie. I've been
Yeah.
around one nasty
That's
dog.
the
Her name was
fucking point.
Bree.
You just said nasty bitch.
Well, the point is, this dog has clearly... This isn't the first time this dog has been in the woods. And the fact
Because it's not bothered. Is that what you're
doesn't
saying?
give a shit. Yes. Which means this dog has encountered this before. Oh.
Backpack thug.
Backpack.
Backpack. Backpack.
I don't know. I'd have to see more. I'm gonna
Wow.
say middle bitch.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh.
Bree?
I'm gonna have to hard sci-fi this one.
Wow. Okay.
I definitely think that it's someone in all black with a backpack, and if anything, it is either one of the owners of the dog or a close friend, which is why it's walking ahead of them very calmly, and the dog is not worried whatsoever.
All right. Car?
Kari's muted.
Son of a gun. So I'm with Bree on that. Like, it seems like the dog is very comfortable with whoever that figure is at the head of the pack. So I'm guessing it's probably like someone familiar to the animal.
You know what? That's a good point from Angel Wings, is that it's kind of too small to be a Bigfoot. I mean, even from this angle, we're at the dog's angle looking up and it's big, but realistically, I don't think that's a very large.
So it's a normal foot?
Humanoid. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like a baby foot. It's a
tiny
teenager.
foot, but it's got a lot of ass. It's got a dump trunk in the back.
Ass.
Oh. Got a dump
You know how
trunk in there.
stupid this is one of the problems that I have with these videos, where it's like it's totally fucking made up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dogs are incredibly unpredictable.
Yes.
True.
And they're not the only thing out there. So you're going to trample around the woods, especially as far off as these are. You're going to trample around and you're just be like, well, I'm going to just be this person who does this thing. And yeah, I have this suit on. These are people who are putting themselves at risk of black bears, brown bears, wolves, coyotes,
rainbow bears,
grizzly bears, brown bears,
bears a la mode,
whatever you want to call them,
bears,
are
Jew bears.
Literally,
we have so many Jew bears at my parents' house. I think the only bears that they have are just Jew bears.
Does everybody understand how horribly horrific it is to encounter a grizzly bear?
Not yet. Or ever.
Yes. Actually, yes. I had to figure out in my head what bear it was, but yes. So
maybe I'm uninformed.
So we had black bears when I lived in Canada. We had black bears in the forest. Like, there was a family of black bears, but we had a grizzly bear come through and rip the front off of our shed because there was like garbage in the shed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I remember waking up, hearing it at like 3 o'clock in the morning, opening the window, can't see anything, shining a torch, and there's like a bear the size of a small car just turns around like, argh! And I'm like, I'm dealing with this in the morning. I'm done. No. So yeah, I have dealt with a grizzly bear.
So this is why I say, like, these. If you look at the time of year, when it happened, are grizzly bears in this region, sleeping half the fucking year. What's that called? Hibernating?
Hibernation.
Yeah, stupid.
What the hell is even that?
Why would any mammal hibernate? But sure,
turtles do it too.
Turtles aren't mammals.
I like turtles.
But turtles hibernate. I watched a TikTok where a family every year they dug a big hole in their backyard. They put their turtle in it for a few months, and then they dig it back up. It was like a yearly tradition. I was like, that's so weird.
When did I see that?
TikTok?
I wasn't on TikTok. I'm not
white.
I have higher IQ than to use TikTok, Jamie.
You're a liar because you used to make TikToks.
I know, and then I
have them all saved on my phone.
Realized it was why.
Jamie, that is clearly a white person thing. Oh, I have to bury my turtle.
Yeah, for hibernation every year.
You're not wrong.
Do not interfere with fucking nature.
With fucking nature? That's gross, Tony.
It is really gross.
I'm actually, you guys don't know this about me. Only Enzo knows because he's the only one who's really seen me in person. I'm actually like 6'7", and this is a regular Coke can, and that's my hand. I just like palm the shit.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, I pretend to be like small and dainty, but actually I'm
Corey's actually
incredibly
the small one.
large.
He's like,
shut up, Breeze back.
Corey's like
Shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking,
right.
Breeze
Yes.
back.
Act professional. Act professional.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So what's going on, Bree?
That's from one of my favorite docs ever.
Well, what a fuck have you done next?
Unpopular opinion. Still love Stephen Greer. Don't care. Anyways, back to turtles or whatever the hell you whackers are talking about.
I think we have one more video.
Yes, this is the last one.
All right, let's play it, BB.
I'm still processing the last sentence I heard you say.
Do you see that? Do you see that?
I tell you that all the time.
Yeah, and every time it breaks my brain.
Clay, my babe.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck is Clay?
Oh my
What
god.
the hell is even that?
Exactly who?
Oh my god.
Bigfoot
See that?
filmed on my friend's property by Daniel Whitehead. Oh, that's an awful last name. In broad daylight of Baxter, Tennessee. In this last October 26, 2022.
Oh, Bree, you did the wrong bar.
Oh,
You did the wrong bar.
right back to the beginning.
You know what? I love you guys so much that I'm going to deal with this by myself.
Wow.
And not subject you to everything that we have
one job.
just seen that we wish we had
shave
not.
yourself.
There we go.
Hey, do you see that?
I do see that.
Hold on. I thought it had horns for a second. Stop.
He just
Wow, it's so scary.
Can you?
Hey guys, can I just say right now, should we all
You
get
see
the
that?
Bria the Explorer shirts and wear them at contact?
Yeah.
Follow Brie around.
I'm getting a shirt of the Area 51 PS2 game, and I'm gonna get a picture with Linda Moulton Howe while wearing that shirt.
We'll do one where we wear a KARI shirt and follow KARI around that says I hate it here. And then we'll do one day where we wear a Brie shirt and follow her around.
I just want you guys to know that I actually won't let you in the event. I will keep you out.
What if we lock you in your hotel room?
If you don't let us in the event, we're gonna be so pissed.
All right,
Like,
let's play this one
I
again. Let's play this one again. Ooh, Brie.
We'll do
And
our own conference
pay
outside the
attention.
pool and-
Pay attention to
you
these
guys-
linky arms.
Actually, I think it has a creepy head or like a white head with horns or something.
do you see that? Do you see that?
Mama.
Kari, you're ADD. Oh
Oh my
shit!
god.
It wasn't Kari.
Oh my god.
That said, "Mama."
Yeah.
Ooh, lies.
I just want to point out that Mostly
How
Space
did you
is
see that?
totally right. Totally right.
Agreed. Now, can you watch this goddamn video?
I have like 3 times.
Okay, perfect. I think that this is 100% a Bigfoot. I'm gonna give this a Bigfoot
Listen.
hard. I like how linky it is and lurky it is, and I'm gonna give this
Look.
one 100% fact. Tony,
We
Hold on.
can't all
Hold
be
on.
sweet like
Hold
me, okay?
Jamie.
We can't all be me,
Tony.
and that's fine.
Amy, hold on.
Tony.
Bree. Amy, shut up. Bree. You will let us in.
I'm not worried about that.
I am.
Bree needs me.
Every day.
All right, what do you think of this video, Tones?
All I see is white shit. What video?
This
just-
Oh
one.
my, this one right here.
The arms got me. I'll admit
Do you
it.
see that?
Right here.
Do you see that?
When it
Unless
lurks
a
its
real-
arm over, yeah, that's what I'm
unless it's a
saying.
real slinky motherfucker, but look at right here.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a bear.
Oh my god.
No, it's not bad.
Do arms
Do
bears
do
have that long of an arm
Yes,
stretch?
they do. Black bears, all the fucking bears. That's why I hate bears.
What about the Build-A-Bears?
Bear life
I
matter.
don't have kids. I don't give a shit about that.
Hey, do you see that?
It's a fucking black
Do you see
bear.
that?
That's not a fucking. Ugh.
All right, Bree, what do you think it is? Because now I don't care about Tony's opinion anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay. I think I'm gonna middle bitch this one. You know, to be honest,
I'm upset at you too.
Listen, I'm leaning more towards a sci-fi only because the overall video and the feels very fake to me. The way that it's looking, but when you see the arm sprout, that's the only thing. So it has to be someone with a very wide arm space. And it's obviously humanoid. I'm gonna rule out any possibility that it's a fucking bear.
It's
All
a
right.
bear.
And now we're going to hear Kari's opinion, even though I personally don't want to because she's not going to agree with me. Go.
Who? Me?
Kari.
Oh.
Because I'm not going to agree with Kari because I know that Kari's going to break my dreams and my hopes.
Hit us with
What
the
was
facts,
your opinion?
boo.
That it's 100% a fact.
Then my opinion
Power
is 100% the
Rangers.
opposite of whatever your opinion is.
Yeah.
It's
But
a
mostly
fucking
space.
Bear.
It could
No, I
definitely
think
be a
it's
dude
I think it's a guy in a
but
suit.
who
I
has
think
that
I think
arm
it's.
space?
I mean, you could just get someone with long limbs and go, "Hey, if you wore a Sasquatch suit, it looked like the Sasquatch stretch."
So what do?
It's not a huge...
You put that on Craigslist? Searching for a man with an
Maybe you just have a friend with long arms and then you cook up this plan.
Right?
You don't have to go hunting for him. Maybe you already had the man with the long arms first. Maybe you are the man with the long arms and you put this production on and all you had to do was hire someone to film you.
What if this wasn't actually filmed in Baxter, Tennessee? What if this is a monkey or like?
It's not a bear.
What if this was filmed on the moon?
Like some kind of
Guys.
chimpanzee in Africa? Yeah?
It's the moon. Stanley Kubrick did it.
Ooh, I'm into that, Jamie.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Arm extensions. Boom.
All right. That was the end. That was the end of our videos.
It's not the end.
Just of our videos.
Because I got to show you what a fucking big black bear looks like.
Okay, let's show us what a big black bear looks like.
Show us your penis.
Am I black?
Must resist urge.
Does everyone like my new purple hair in the chat? Are you guys vibing with it?
I honestly didn't notice.
Oh, stop. Everybody wants to be fucking racist. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Who's being racist?
All right.
It's about damn time. In a minute,
Look how
I'm
big
Anita.
these fucking bears are.
Yep. That was the size of the...
Looks like
about the
nothing.
size of the mama bear in the forest I lived in.
Look at that.
Oh my god,
they're
they
so
killed
cute.
these
I didn't need
bears.
to
Yeah,
see
of
the
course,
death
all the
there, man.
time.
That's
Oh
a
my
human
God. Take
next
it
to
down.
the bear.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Take it
Look at
down.
how big
Reset
that is.
I don't want to see all the death.
Stop.
I like bears. Stop
It's
it.
called death. Shut up.
Trauma.
I'm not gonna look at
This
that.
one's happy.
Trauma. That was an absolute...
Some things you're better without, and that was one of them. I will say that I
only look pretty because of the lighting.
I hope to goodness that there are better cryptid videos out there in the coming days. Those were the worst I think we've seen in a long time. By far.
Are they?
What?
Who's paying us?
What are you doing?
Jesus, I was showing everybody my hair.
Why are
Oh my
you
God.
the only person?
We're not doing this. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why. I haven't had my ego fed in several days. I've been quiet by myself. Let me soak in my energy to live and let everyone look at my hair. God.
I don't notice anything different with your hair.
It's purple.
Okay, well that was a
You wore
great
the green hairs
time.
on the last show.
And on that bombshell, this has been Bobby's Cryptid Corner.
Yes, thank you so much.
Without
Right, well,
Bobby and
fun.
Fuck
Brady
y'all.
pissed off and
Damn, Enzo's not even a fan. See, we didn't have to do that. We didn't have to do that. Listen, I do feel like there's some of the things that we talked about here that we were going to talk about on a Super Serious Science show.
in the show, we're still live.
What?
What?
We're still live.
We're wrapping up the show, Tony.
Yeah, I'm wrapping
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up, Tony.
okay. All right.
But
Send
we
everybody
will
home.
expand on some of those things. So, anyways, we tried really hard to hold it together. I can only speak so much for my colleagues, but I think that they also tried, and we appreciate everyone that tuned in here today. We love you all, and we hope to see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah,
bye.
Absolutely.
None of us get paid.
Bye. Love you all.
It's all angry.
Again.
Oh my god! What?